Hey everyone, in this video we're going to take a look at this extremely minimalist floating micro cabin. It was all built with locally milled timber. It has a metal sloping roof, and it was also built on pontoons that allow the cabin to be in the water year-round because they're designed to freeze into the ice. The floating cabin was designed by our friend Bonnie, and the idea behind this was to create a really simple space where people could come and enjoy nature and the water and experience spending time in a space with just the basic necessities. And so she calls it the River Zen. We actually met Bonnie 2 years ago when she gave us a tour of her incredible houseboat, and now she's just finished working on this project and she's going to show us around.
So welcome to the River Zen. This is my new boat. Come on in. This boat is a lot smaller than the River Den. Those of you who know the River Den. It's an 8x10 cabin. This is it. What you see is what you get. So it's a small space. It's really designed for someone who wants to be on retreat or just spend the night here. It's fully insulated. It has 4 inches of foam insulation on the floor and the roof and all the walls. The framing is done in a post and beam structure, and all the framing and the rafters are cedar, rough cedar, and the trim is Douglas fir. The floor is cherry, and all the wall is pine tongue and groove with a special oil that I use for finishing. It has citrus in it. It's a natural oil, and so it smelled really good. And then all these shelves are live edge cedar as well. The wood all came from the sawmill up in Lake Ste. Marie where I work. Yeah, so these are 2-inch cedar rafters, and is like a curved tree that was milled. And an amazing builder helped me put the structure of this together, and then I did a lot of the finishing work with my friends. Yeah. So when I was designing the layout of the furniture, like it was a kind of a bit of a puzzle to figure out how we were going to make a bed that was going to be like retractable and all these special features. When I closed my eyes and imagined the perfect space, there was nothing in it. So I was like, okay, well, this is my project and I can do whatever I want. So I decided to make it a minimalist space and have the least amount of stuff possible. And it's also an experience, like for someone to go stay somewhere where there's not a bunch of stuff. I think people are seeking that out more and more. And they want to live more simply. So this is an opportunity. This is a place where they can have a little taste of that and see what they really need actually. So there's just a few shelves. Pretty much there's not much in here. There's a few towels and blankets. This is a propane heater. So it's a direct vent propane furnace, and it's super easy to light. I have 2 propane tanks on the back with a double regulator, so when one tank runs out, it just switches to the other tank. I have a special little table feature here that I custom built. The people I was working with on the boat, they really wanted to have a table and chairs, and I was like, no, I want to sit on the ground, and we need to sit on the ground. So this is the little table design for that. The leg comes out, and then it just hooks up. So during the daytime, there can be these are Thai yoga massage mats. They're really comfy. And so the mats can be out, and then at nighttime, the table can go up, and the mattress is just bungee strapped to the wall, and it comes down. The bed is just like with a bungee system, so there's just screws and hooks for 2 bungees, and then it's just a 4-inch foam, so it's really comfy. It's a dense foam. I've slept in here lots, and I find it so comfortable. It's completely off-grid. There's no electricity or solar. There's just like little solar lights. There's a little gas stove to cook outside with a butane fuel. Yeah, there's just battery operated lights and some solar lights, but that's about it. There's no running water either. It's completely off grid. So it's quite a challenge to stay here for a couple of days. Like one night it's pretty cool, you know, people go to restaurants, but if you to stay here a couple of days, you really get a taste of what it's like to live without power and all these amenities that we're used to. Here we just have a custom shelf, and this is a little kind of pirate chest custom thing that I made. This is my first box. So in here there's utensils, and this is the little gas stove. It's not the best setup to have like dishes outside because there's animals and stuff, but for now it is what it is, and it might be that I build something inside to store dishes and have a little cooking station for the winter. So this is the bathroom. The way we're using this sawdust composting system is that there's one bucket for liquids, so pee in one bucket, and one bucket for solids with a bag and sawdust. So poo and toilet paper goes in the bag with sawdust, and that's composted. And then the pee, we bring it and we flush it down the toilet. Something I haven't finished yet is putting a canvas over here. So it's like a curtain, so it deflects the wind and the rain and the snow in the winter. So inside of the cabin is 8 by 10, and then there's 6 feet of deck that's covered by the roof. And then there's 2.5 feet on each side to walk around, which the overhang pretty much protects. Yeah. So this is an extra floating dock that I've tied onto the front. It's just an extra deck space, and it'll stay here all winter long too. Yeah. It's a real dream come true to be able to do this. I feel so lucky to be in a position where I can conceive an idea and then work with people to bring it to life, and then offer it for rent and invite people to stay here. It's such an amazing feeling. Yeah, I feel really lucky.
Hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to check out this boat, we'll put a link to it in the description of the video. If you want to see more alternative living stories and spaces, subscribe to our channel. We post a new video every single week. Thanks for watching. See you next time.